Hi there everyone. I'm here today to make a couple of tags to put into one of my journals. I had told you that I was going to be working on my journals just kind of randomly. I'm not sure which one of the journals these tags will end up in. They were some tags that were on clothes that some of my kids had gotten for Christmas, and they open up like this and have the coolest little oblong shaped hole in the top for the string to go in. I don't really think I should show you the name brand or whatever on there, so I won't do that. But I was able to get a hold of another Edith Holden book. Yay! And so I'm going to cover the tags with, sorry about my phone, my kids are texting each other. Anyway, but anyhow, I found another Edith Holden book, and I'm so excited about that. So now I don't feel so bad ripping and tearing it up to, oh, I'll be back. Sorry. Okay, I'm back. I am so sorry for the interruption. But I don't know where I was. I think I had told you I got another Edith Holden book. So I've got some pieces that I already cut out of the book. This is absolutely just so me and my style. Not a lot of color, vintagey looking, older looking, but just with little splashes of very muted color. They're absolutely, these books are absolutely gorgeous. The handwriting is just, I mean, I love them. So anyway, I've cut the pieces to fit on my little tag things here, and I also cut some little vintage book lined so that you can write on it. I can't speak. For on the inside, these were just something that I printed out on my printer, this little lined paper, and I tore everything around the edges with my little tearing ruler I made here. I'll show you that in just a second. And I've gone around all the edges of everything with my little with a little bit of this is, what is this, ground espresso, Tim Holtz archival. This is archival, so that if I decide I want to go over it with something else, like I don't know, Stabilo or anything that is activated with water or whatever, this archival won't move. So yeah, I just went around all the different pieces here, the components, and pardon me. I'm going to go ahead and put them together. Just trying to see where I could, just kind of get rid of some of the ground espresso that's on my little sponge here. And there we go. That just on the word January. I might use that in somewhere as well. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and glue these down because I don't want you to see what's on the advertising that's on the little tags, and I'll be right back as soon as I have that done. Okay, I'll just pause it and I'll be right back, because basically all I'm going to do is just fit these ones with the lines on the inside like so, and glue them down like that, and put the other ones on the outside like that. So yeah, I'll be back as soon as I have that done. Okay, I thought that I would come back and do the very last part of it with you. All I did was just take my Fabri-Tac glue here in my tiny little nozzle bottle that I have diluted just a little bit with nail polish remover, acetone. It works very well. I love the way that it gives you just a little tiny bit of wiggle room to move something around if it's not exactly where you want it to be. Then it really holds well once you get it where you want it. So this is what they look like, and this one, and then they open up and they have writing space on the inside. I don't mind that they're raggedy around the edges and that they don't really match up, that they're raggedy on the bottom. That was totally actually totally my intent, and I have grunged them up all around the edges, and then I'll have to poke the little hole through here. I've got the hole in the back, but I need to get it all the way through to the front so that I can put a little tie of some sort on them. I was thinking maybe a strip of the cotton fabric, the calico fabric, or grunged up, or a piece of sari silk. I'm not really sure, but that's kind of what they look like. They just open up like that, and then you would be able to write on them. Whoops. And my next video, I'll come back and I will put them in whatever book it is that I decide to put them in. Probably I will go back to the one that I'm going to try to make a little botanical journal out of. And I just grunged them up on the edges if I saw a little bit more of the cream colored background that I wanted to cover up. Oh, now I can't get that one to open up. It's not stuck, I just couldn't get my fingers to work. Like there on the corner, just grunge it up a little bit more if you think it needs to be. I mean, if you like this particular style and want to jump in and do something similar, very cool. If you do that, let me know, or send me a picture. I think I'm trying to figure out some other things for doing videos on YouTube. You watch just about the time I get them figured out, YouTube will decide that my channel isn't a viable one and take me off. I'm going to glue that down inside there a little bit with some tacky glue. This in this little bottle is tacky glue. The reason I'm doing that is because it seems to be wanting to separate where it bends back. And they were made that way, the tags were made that way to open up like that. So, but they probably weren't made to withstand all of the stuff I've been doing to them. So, but anyway, there they are. I'm going to, like I said, cut the little holes out here. I think I'll use my scalpel if I can get my hands on it here. There it is, I think. No, that's not it. Anyway, I will cut the hole in that and put a piece of sari ribbon through it, and maybe I can, there's my scalpel, get a little cutting mat here. Maybe I can put a picture up. Well, where are we for time? I might be able to cut that through and get a piece of sari silk, at least for one of them, so you can see. It's kind of a little bit of an oval shape. It's not just a regular round hole. So I'll try to get it done. There we go. I think you can see that oval shape. Need to put a little bit of brown around it, maybe. Let's grab a piece of sari silk here, or maybe a piece of seam binding, or I don't know. Let's see what I've got here. Pretty much all my, a little piece of peachy colored seam binding that might go on the one. Okay. And it doesn't exactly look perfect anymore, so that's a good thing. It's kind of raggedy on the one end. I'm going to do my little thing where I twist it up into a tight twist, hold it, and then cut it through. Those are the wrong scissors, but, and then whenever you get it, whenever it's done, it is crooked. I hope you can see that. Jaggedy on the edge, anyway. And then I just pull some of the fibers out like that. Make it even more jaggedy. This side's already jaggedy, so we'll let that go like that. I'll just throw this one in here so you can kind of see what they're gonna look like. I might leave the peachy colored one in here. Doesn't have to always match exactly. get the folds out of it a little bit. I don't care if it's creased long ways, I just don't want it to fold back on itself. So, there we go. That'll do, and I'll put a little piece of sari in the next one, but there's my little tags, my little birds on them, and you open them up and you can write in them, and they'll be really great for a journal. One of my journals, most likely the botanical one, so I'll come back and show you which one I used it on. I may even grunge up that seam binding a little bit with some ink. We'll see. All right. Thank you ever so much for watching. I really appreciate you. I appreciate all your support here in 2020. And until I visit with you next time, God bless you. Bye.